I laugh every time I hear people saying, yeah, you know, I don't like working for other people, so, you know, I want to work for myself because I want to set my own hours and I want to, yeah, right. Let me tell you what, when you work for yourself, there are no days, there's no Christmas, there's no fucking Easter, there's none of that shit when you work for yourself. Every day something bad happens, every day there's problems, every day somebody's trying to fuck you and take what you've built, and you know what I mean? It's a war every day when you get up in the early days.
Yeah.
When a relationship finally ends, a lot of us think to ourselves, I knew they weren't right for me. Like I knew it. I knew that they weren't the ones, but you just didn't listen to that part of yourself.
Yeah. Love is about giving, all right? So we have to ask ourselves, okay, do we know what their needs are? Are we willing to fulfill those needs? Because if not, maybe this wasn't love. Maybe it just felt good in the moment. Maybe you got caught up in the hype, and that's okay. It happens to almost all of us, if not all of us, at some point in life. But we have to just be very clear with ourselves about what's really driving the intention right now.
You know, there's two pains in life, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. He goes, discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. You know, and
Yeah,
so
well
I do the first thing I do is always whatever is the most difficult.
Yes.
Because then you have momentum for your day. And when you train your brain to do what's difficult first, then emotional fitness just comes naturally. And more importantly, so does achievement, so does your ability to contribute to other people.
Winning is not about the trophy and the accolades. It's about the grind. It's about the obstacles. It's about the challenges. It's about the pain. After you lose, or when you get knocked down, stay down there for a minute. Understand why you lost. What were the reasons? Why are you down here? Why did you lose? Why did you get knocked down? Because if you just jump right back up, you're gonna lose again and again, and you continue gonna lose the same way. So every time I lost, I stayed down for a second. Minutes, hours, days, weeks. But when I stood up, I was different.
I've always approached life and friendships, and I try to tell my daughters this too, is stay open. Stay open to the possibility of people. I never want my daughters, and I never wanted to feel so high that I was closed off and suspicious, you know, not wanting to let new people in.
Winning does not lie. When you look in the mirror, you can lie and see what's on the surface. You cannot lie what's going on inside. And that's what people are not willing to see, the lies that are truly going on inside of them that are not allowing them to win over and over, or sometimes even win once.
I think clear vision is what helped me. I was very clear in setting my goals, realistic goals, and in where I wanted to be. Not in 10, 15 years time, because this was way too far, but in 1 or 2 months time, which were small steps, but small steps always in the right direction. And I think that definitely helped me in achieving small goals after small goals to get to the bigger goal, which was obviously to become a Formula 1 driver, and even more so with Ferrari. But it's with the different small steps that and the different targets that I've fixed myself throughout my career.
No one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamt about. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you.
Where's the worst advice you've ever heard or received on your journey?
Don't do this mistake. I think you've got to do mistakes in order to learn from them and to become the person that you are then 20 years after. Otherwise So yeah, I think every mistake, as I said earlier, I always tend to think that it's a positive thing because you grow from them.
Charles, what is the best advice you've ever heard or received?
I'll use the one of my father. Stay humble, be grateful, and work hard.
What is your advice to overthinkers?
One of my favourite quotes out of the whole book is a boy and a horse are in the woods. And the boy says to the horse, I can't see a way through. And the horse says, can you see your next step? And the boy says, yeah. And the horse says, then just take that.
Wow.